This stop is taking the Bedford Avenue.
All right. Welcome back to the brand Twitter program. First, digital program. Thank you. Have a good day. All right. So, the Sambina sitting across from me, the European female sitting across from me, they sent her in to target me. You know, she comes down, sit down in front of me, doing these hand signals, right? And I see the red car. So like I said, whenever my eyes shift towards a certain direction, looking at a certain vehicle or whatever they hijack my consciousness to look at, I'll call it out. That's the only way I can explain to you guys exactly what it is that they're doing. When I talk about color psychology, how they will engage in manipulation. Now I'm looking for another vehicle with the number 66 because, again, that was I already showed you guys and told you guys what it is that they do, how they engage in manipulation and manipulative tactics, right? So the vehicle that was playing that Drake song, whatever song it was that talk about killing it, you know, the word kill, right? Silent killer, you know, that sort of thing. It's a repeated theme. I talk about whenever you're being conditioned, you're being manipulated, you see repeated themes. Now, most of us don't even think about it, right? Because we're not conscious of it. Look, LGK 1366. See that? I want to show you guys. All right, LGK 1366. Can I zoom in so you guys can see? Oh, it gets blurry. Well, what did I say, right? Didn't I call it? Did I not call it? Now I gotta look at my phone just in case the phone shut off and I'm not able to record. Now you hear the sirens in the background, very, very low, very, very low. All right, so yeah, I knew it. I said, what did I say? What did I say, man? All right, what did I say? Tell you, when you get good at exposing what it is that they do, right? When you get able to recognize the patterns and the conditioning. As I was saying, you know, you normally won't yeah, and I'm looking for the 66 again too, because you know. So now you understand that it's a pattern, right? Now you understand it's a pattern. I showed you guys what it is that they do, how they use people within the community. And that dude, you know, we went to high school together. Right? So we went to high school together. And, you know, I guess he moved and then he moved back a couple of, you know, maybe a year or two ago. Not quite sure. But yeah. Oh, don't do the spitting sound now because I busted y'all. Yeah, I got to call out what it is that they do because you guys may not be able to hear it. And how they project certain sound around me. So now they're doing the spitting sound. All right? But yeah, I hear the sirens. Very, very low. Very, very low. Very, very low. I'm going to try to, let me let him pass. Yeah. So like I said, when they do this to everybody, but as TIs, we are targeted, we are selected, again, to be the distraction to be the distraction in which they can get the public to engage in crimes against an individual or group of individuals, and therefore they can never come forward and expose what's being done, right? And what they're going to try to do, again, is to prevent you and I as TIs from coming forward and exposing what it is that they do, right? You got to understand this program, the sadistic mindset, the people behind it, what it is that they're doing, and their agenda. And their agenda is to to usher in an era in which, like I said, is going to come in 2030, where you will start to see more and more people coming forward talking about their microchip, and they're going to push that. You know, they already start talking about if you don't, if you disagree with it with AI and the policies surrounding AI, meaning that everyone can, you know, they can create whatever fake image, fake videos of any and everybody, right? I mean, and there's no regulation, right? So imagine what they can do. Imagine how they can manipulate, right? Imagine how they can discredit you. You know, I watched a video of AI video of President Trump, right? Uh, Dancing in the Oval Office, like doing the you know, like the Crip dance or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like the West Coast dance. You know, this is what they do. This is what they can do. And they say, imagine the stuff that the military has, that the CIA has, that the Department of Defense has, that the military industrial complex has, that these companies, AI companies, can do. The stuff that they're holding back, the stuff that they won't show us, because we know, right, that they are way advanced than they say they are. You know, when I talk about being microchip and remote neural monitoring, about them inducing dreams, about them, you know, sending, you know, women who, you know, they believe or they think I might be attracted to, right? And let's say if I'm, you know, I rarely dream, but let's say if I do see a very attractive woman and I'm having let's say I go to sleep and I'm dreaming, you know, or what have you, they can try to use that and to say, well, look, you did this and you did that, you know. And again, I'm not the only one that's talking about this. Go listen to Captain Fish. Go listen to Whitney Webb. Right? Go listen to Dr. Phil Valentine's. Go listen to Bobby Hemmett. They've been talking. Bobby Hemmett and Phil Valentine's been talking. Dr. Phil Valentine's been talking about this stuff for decades. Right? Whitney Webb and Captain Fish just start talking about this, but they have more detail. They have more information. You know, I keep telling you, go look at videos with Dr. John Herbert Clark, Dr. Joseph Jacquemin, Dr. Amos Wilson, Dr. Phil Valentine, Bobby Hemmett, and you will always hear sirens in the background. Right? You know what I'm saying? And when Bobby Hemmett, the one of the videos talking about, you know, military helicopters flying over his home, right? Not only do I understand what it is that they're doing, but I'm showing you guys. You guys can hear it. You guys can hear the low-flying plane over the apartment building, helicopters over all in the community, the noise campaign that's going on, right? And this is why, like I said, you have to start to look at the science. You got to stop looking at the religious aspect of it and look at the purple across the street, speaking very, very loud, right? Again, the behavior of perps. All right, that's what that is. You hear the sirens? Yeah, the behavior of perps. So now they want him, right? So that's you hear the sirens, so now he's walking away. Right? He was walking back and forth, back and forth. As soon as I turned, he did the sirens, then he starts walking away. All right, stalkers, man. That's what it is, and the sirens let you know that it was that the New York Predator Department are the ones controlling these groups. They're the ones that's doing it. When you look at how society's moving, what they're doing within the society now, like we as TI, we've been saying this stuff for decades. We've been discredited. At least they attempt to discredit most of us. But you know, as a TI, then they're not going to help you. So you have to prove what it is that you say has been done to you. So you have to do the research. You have to. Oh, look. He's back, coming back now. Look. Look. Like I said, I'm not sure if you're speaking patois French, but they've been using a lot of Haitians lately. Like I said, you know. But it's funny, huh? I'm showing you guys exactly what it is that they do, man. Look. Oh, look, I'm getting a text from Alva. You see, that's my manipulation right there. Now, after she hanged up the phone on me, I haven't heard from her in the past couple of days, right? But you know, they always know how to activate her, you know, to manipulate her mind and manipulate her consciousness. All right, this is what they do. All right, and we know how to recognize that. Me and her, we've been talking for years now. There was a time we haven't spoken for a year because you know, she thought I was, you know, being manipulated. They were probably hijacking my consciousness to to trigger her. So, but we've gotten over those stages, and that's the thing, is that when you begin, look, he's doing this, he's doing this, he's doing this, he's doing that. Hilarious. Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.